Growing up, Michael Jordan was my hero. I've always wanted to be like Mike. And while professional sports will never happen, I've always dreamed of showing up to a street game and performing well. I've got the height for basketball, but unfortunately, I suck. That's why I decided to master the game of basketball in just 7 days so that I could play and dominate at one of the most competitive street basketball games in the world, Venice Beach.
You're not even stepping up! You waiting for me to drive so y'all can hack! About as well as I thought it would.
So to start our journey, we went to Venice Beach to dust off the cobwebs and see where we were at. I was pretty confident going in, but right away it became apparent we are terrible. These guys had tattoos. One of them looked like he was on crystal meth and he was still juking and jiving us. Our defense was soft, our passing was worse. We couldn't put up any buckets, except for one.
We got one. It's pretty embarrassing. We got a lot of work to do this week.
It was very clear we needed help. Jackson had a friend named Wes who played a little bit of basketball, so we recruited him to be our head coach.
All right, Wesley, we feel bad that the things you taught us to do, we didn't do and they got done to us.
Yep.
Are there any other pieces of feedback you want to give us?
We have a lot to work on, Devin and Jackson. That's okay. As a coach, I'm very lenient. If you guys give me your best effort, we're gonna win the game next week.
Watching us get completely smoked was this guy named Crizzy Wizzy, who wanted to teach us the pick and roll.
Then I'm acting like I'm gonna shoot, but you gonna break to the goal. That's what they would do.
I got a little sack tap, but you know, it's part of the pick and roll.
We
Pick
work that
and roll. Pick and roll.
Pick and roll.
Get a fadeaway.
All right, pick and roll.
This is day 2, Steph Curry masterclass. Steph Curry, one of the best shooters in the NBA. Bend in the knees, up. Is that short? More legs.
So you're making the adjustment in your knees primarily.
Exactly.
And your hand motion is always the same.
Basically, Devin's tall as so his bread and butter is gonna be catching the ball here, and he's gonna be looking to drive past his defender. I can drive in to a layup. That's money. And if he can't get that, we want him to be as tall as he can be, go up and over the guy.
So if you think of basketball as chess, you might think I'm learning basic strategies, but I literally think of this as like the way the pieces move. I'm just learning that a knight goes like this and a bishop goes like this. I can go forward 1, 3 to the right. I can go left, I can go diagonal. I just need a strategy to bring it together.
I think what happened when we got smoked is we had no idea what we were doing.
None.
Literally, we had the ball, we panicked. But now we know, we like over here, but I still do that split step. That gets my spot. Yep.
Day 2 was a success. We played a little 2-on-1 easy mode so we could learn the pick and roll and how to pass. Then 1-on-1, which was a little more of a gauntlet. And I learned a lot in that. Wes uses the praying mantis hands. Jackson thrusts his hips into you. I could just download those moves. Like that's the Wes, that's the Jackson. Download it like the Matrix. It's kind of a cool thing that humans can do. Just observe something, try it, now it's you. And that's what this whole series is about. How much can you absorb in 7 days?
So training was going well, but we quickly realized that Wes wasn't really like a professional coach. And I couldn't keep relying on Jackson just making stuff up left and right. So Jackson brought in his manager from work who said he was great at basketball.
I played some college ball and I played in Mexico for a couple years.
Yeah, I love playing basketball with you guys, but I have no idea what I'm talking about at all.
As a coach, I'm very lenient. The holistic approach. You're gonna be deadly. You know Kevin Durant? Dude, you're gonna be like KD next week.
Now we just need a 5th. Armin, are you free?
I played a little.
Fundamental way. 1, 2. She look like this. 1, 2. Part of me doesn't want to go out there and look bad, so that's why I kind of don't want to play, but I'll help you guys out.
It's kind of funny, you know, like the things we love as we get older, we want to be so competitive that we kind of give them up.
Yes.
Like Would it be better to play badly than to not play at all?
I'd rather not play at all than play badly.
Wow, interesting.
I was really good at one point. I used to be able to dunk when I wanted to. I can't dunk no more. I can't Euro step through the lane like I used to, so I'd rather just kind of teach people how to do it instead of going out and playing anymore.
Marcus taught us about the versatility of the Euro step, changing your pacing, planting your feet before you shoot, and it was really working. And Armin just seemed like he was happy to be there.
Whoa. You got a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wasn't blessed with the melanin. I'm gonna survive out here. Tell us what you do.
Yeah, my name's Connor Jean. I'm a basketball trainer. I work with kids from 10 all the way up to the pros. Yeah.
If you had a 10-year-old or maybe somebody who hadn't played in 10 years, what would you have them focus on to survive a Venice Beach street ball game?
The 2 skills I would say is that you need to know how to drop. So drop, you just take like your 2 dribbles, ball side foot goes forward, opposite foot goes back as you pull it into your pocket. Number 2 is a pocket dribble. Just being able to manipulate the ball, and after the dribble, you pull it into your pocket. There's a guy here, he just pulls it so it doesn't get stolen, then you can manipulate, you can pull it here, drop it behind.
That's it, man. Thank you so
it's
much.
Devin, right?
Yeah, I've learned a lot today from actual coaches who actually played basketball. The drop. I can see that. And then, what do you call it? The dub step? Euro step.
Euro step.
Where am I going? And then I would just say something about the shot just came through today. It's really like you're lifting a kilo of cocaine over your neighbor's fence to frame him for a crime so you can steal his family.
Perfect, that's perfect.
I've literally been sitting in this car for an hour thinking about playing basketball instead of just walking over there and playing. Anxiety is weird. Anxiety about doing new things, anxiety about competing, anxiety about meeting new people. I'm in certain habits, so I don't have resistance to them. But when I start something new, I'm the novice again. I'm a little baby. I'm blowing everything out of proportion. And you just gotta start. On day 6, just one day before the finale, I was practicing my layups and I came down straight onto my ankle and completely wrecked it. That's what it sounded like. The pain was excruciating and I couldn't even get back to my feet, but I remembered what my hero David Goggins always said, which is that pain is basically made up and you should never stop ever.
Before you say something's impossible, do it to a level that people think that you might be f***ing crazy.
I do not recommend trying to just run and will your way through it. I think you got to rest it as much as possible.
Let's see if you're right, David Goggins.
All right, how you feeling after day 4 or 5?
Who would have thought that being fat, short, and slow would make you bad at basketball? I've lost every one-on-one, every team game, but I'm determined to be the MVP on Saturday, Sunday, whenever it is.
Post-injury, feeling better?
Better. We're gonna play through it Sunday, Venice. Team friendship. What is your profession?
I'm a potter.
Yeah, I work at a restaurant as a bartender.
I'm
It's
a
themed off
filmmaker, mostly editor.
No, you're supposed to say, ow, ow.
And we got our first game going, and we were performing so much better than the beginning of the week.
There it is. Oh shit!
We were pick and rolling, passing, moving the ball handling. It was beautiful.
Come on, Dave, get your shoes on, bro. Get your shoes on, bro. Let's go.
Until we lost 6-11. But that's okay, because that wasn't the real game. The real game came up next.
6-11.
You guys can hoop. They can hoop. Don't listen to nobody. They can hoop.
After the first game, the French guys left and they were replaced by even stiffer competition.
If it hasn't become abundantly clear, this is a bit of a David and Goliath situation.
Ball's in.
The team was scoring and gelling. And then I finally got my opening. This was my Michael Jordan moment.
I believe in you, Devin.
I believe in you, Devin.
Don't miss. There it is.
Yeah, baby! Automatic. It was exactly what we expected from Venice, and somehow we were holding our own. In fact, we were ahead the entire game.
Yeah! Action Jackson.
While I wasn't putting up major points, I got a couple of steals, a couple assists, and I never royally screwed up.
Oh shit.
After an insane deep ball, we were just one three-pointer away from winning. But the other team started to push back. They started playing tighter defense. They started screaming at us more. It really changed the tempo of the game.
Nice shot.
He's grabbing my body and you making sure you foul the other part.
What started off as a smooth blowout was turning into a tense war.
No! You waiting for me to drive so y'all can hack.
It's getting intense, buddy.
Shit, man, he gotta get past me, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Things were getting so intense, but we were about to secure victory when all of a sudden the team broke down and friendship died. And then our team started to fight one another. Our own teammate turned on us.
It don't even matter, bro. Look, it's on camera that you cheated. Y'all punching at everything.
And in the confusion, 2 easy layups securing what should have been our glory.
Is that it?
Is that game?
And our new friend kept calling me weird.
Turn them niggas face off the camera, bro. And they fucking weird. And put that on YouTube and bleep it out. This is the weirdest beach ever.
We were winning, we had it. Friendship broke down. That was a win. We had it. We had it.
It was a good game. We all scored. You got a little rough and physical.
Friendship brings people together. We fight like a family, and then we come together as a family.
There we go, Wes.
I think we sucked, to be totally honest.
Wait, our cameraman Luke. What are your thoughts, Luke?
You guys did pretty good. Actually, I think you guys did way better than I thought you were going to.
I'm not surprised by my performance. I put up the most points on the team.
This is my first experience playing at Venice. I loved it. I want to play here again. Everybody's so super competitive.
I felt the competition. I felt like we were at war. The moments we were playing the best is when we came together, and I'm kind of shocked that we got the Venice Beach elbow in your face experience in just 1 week of playing. I haven't played in 10 years. I think I'm gonna come back, but probably not to Venice Beach because I'm kind of scared of that guy. He told me he's a boxer.
Let's go play some softies. Let's play some people that are like 5'2", so I can feel tall for once.
Yeah, I want to play like a Mongolian dad and like a foreign exchange nerd.